Firebolt has a chance to deal a D4 every turn on a failed
start him
con
on
save.
fire.
You know, like they just add that stuff now. You can't crit, but here's this fun thing. Is that more interesting than critting?
That is more interesting than critting.
Firebolt has a chance to deal. Oh, I'm talking to myself.
Okay. It should be paused now. So, all right. Well, we are live on the internet, and we find ourselves.
Did Alex freeze? No, he's fine. No, we're good.
I'm right here. All right. So we find ourselves on the bridge of, or some of us on the deck of the Dark Duchess, while exploring the holds. Quixotic, standing on the deck, looking out, notices that there's like a blizzard coming towards the ship. You can kind of see it off in the distance. But the odd thing is that this blizzard is going against the wind. He feels the wind at his back, but he sees the blizzard coming at him from the front. And that's where we pick up. So, Quixotic, what are you doing?
I will call down to the lower decks. I'm not from around these parts, but this weather is traveling against the flow of the air up here. There's a blizzard coming at us, the opposite direction of the wind flow. That can't be good.
No.
DM, what kind of check can we make to go?
What would cause that?
What could possibly that mean?
Either make me a survival or a Arcana check.
No survival.
I'm looking at it. I'm assuming it's
Negative one or
unnatural.
zero?
Just mediocre.
You've got
Better than average.
Much better.
this one or
Fuck
zero.
yeah!
Hey, I rolled a 19. Holy shit. Hey, look at all of us do pretty good.
Hey!
Hey,
Get those
Rihanna,
good
how
rolls.
do you do?
Get those rolls. Good rolls. You
Oh, beans.
Oh, no.
It's gonna snow.
I don't know, guys. Looks fine to me.
Dang,
I
that's
think it's cold out here.
Looks like new
Hey,
hand soap.
I'm finishing up my short rest maybe, so I'm just like wiping the sleep out of my eyes.
So anyone over, we'll say 17, would know that white dragons tend to have control of the weather around them, and that especially in the areas in and around their lairs. With a 22, would
The guy from around here.
from around here would know that a white dragon in this area likely means one thing. Because a white dragon that can control a blizzard such as this, or what you think is a blizzard such as this that's coming towards you, is likely an ancient white dragon known as Avarise. And definitely it seems a little bit odd that she would be down here, considering her normal place that she's generally seen is up near the Raghead Glacier, but that putting two and two together, the hoard of gold down below, the
Hole in the deck.
the hole in the deck, the claw marks in the deck that you guys missed when you blasted a hole into the side of it. Likely this is a dragon's hoard that you guys are trying to melt your way through. So.
How long, just based on as it's approaching, because I saw it a ways off, I rolled like a stupid perception check, right? How long do I think we have until it gets here?
You think you probably have about 10 to 15 minutes. just based on you're watching this like storm cloud come in. You don't see a dragon.
Yeah, well, I see a blizzard.
So you see a blizzard coming at you, and so you don't know where in this blizzard this dragon is. That it's controlling the weather around it. But judging, kind of like with a 26 perception, I mean, like it's coming at you relatively fast. Yeah, you have about 10 to 15 minutes or so, you think.
All right. So, like I said, I'll call down and say, I think we maybe have 10 minutes to get the fuck out of here before whatever this is lands.
Why?
Oh, no. We got 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So we had
minutes.
been putting some serious work into the second layer of treasure. Do we have a feeling of if we can cap it off and go, or do we run?
I thought we were on the third layer. I have
Are we on the third
two.
layer?
You guys
I
are on the
have
third
two-
layer.
Oh
Yeah,
wow!
I have 2 chunks of
I thought
money.
we were. Oh, cool. And then plus like some chest shit, right? Shouldn't have like
Yeah.
a couple different wads of stuff.
Yeah, I gotta. hang on,
Yeah,
open
so you guys
my-
had gotten through the second layer and had started to work your way into the third layer. You're probably about a quarter-ish of the way into it.
Oh, so this
and
is like another bit.
Yeah, you guys, you don't think that you're gonna have enough time to get through this third layer before you are likely come upon by this blizzard.
You know, Phil, you seem very sure and knowledgeable about this. Are we able to outrun or evade out in the open on this water?
I'm kind of hoping that we can avoid her, period, and get out of here before she realizes we were here.
Okay. Do we have everything we need?
Well, here's what we need. Us.
I
We're
understand.
integral.
We have,
We're all clear up here.
we
so
have
we
a
can just
couple
pack
minutes.
up.
What I'm asking is, does Nicola have everything that he came here for?
Yes.
We got some Pokemon.
Yeah.
Was that kind of it?
Did we need
Yeah,
the
we
bell?
got some
Oh, we got
Pokemon.
the bell ready.
We have the
We
bell.
no, the bell's elsewhere. Nicola, just for your reference, we had tucked the captain in the bed that was in the room with him. Alice
Oh,
and
yeah.
I had.
Yeah, I didn't
So,
go back.
he's
and check. Yes.
like put to rest.
good. Thank you.
Very peaceful. Much respect.
We had to like crack him into place, but we didn't say that out loud.
You what?
This is an elder dragon. This is a young dragon. What is coming down on us?
This is old. We'll put it that way. It's
Can we-
old.
Can we kill it?
No. It's been around longer than this storm has been around.
I guess we pack up and go.
I mean, I'm ready.
Yeah, let's get the
Out of game. Nobody wants to meet a dragon.
Not
Well-
this one.
Do we die?
No, we
I
might.
think you used the description ancient, did you not?
Yes.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's alarming. Okay.
Taran, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Oh, stop asking me to do that. Yeah, there you go. This is what you wanted. Is that what you wanted?
You don't like it's hard for you to notice what's going on outside, but looking at this pile of treasure in front of you, like you make out a number of things that look pretty awesome in there. You see in the ice, just like on this next layer, you're starting to see this head of this griffin inlaid with gold kind of sticking out of it. A little bit deeper underneath that ice, you see a large, like almost the size of like a fist, like black pearl.
Colin is very greedy. I'm not
And
sure.
then, like,
Yes.
oddly, you see something that looks to be about the size of the shape of a globe, but it's like almost crystalline in color, and some sort of what looks to be for all intents and purposes, it looks like a quiver, which seems odd that like a dragon would keep a quiver in their hoard, but yeah.
I have a thought.
Mhm.
The deck of the boat is made of wood. Can we just hack around it and just
We-
take the frozen pile with us?
How big is the rest of the frozen pile?
We had established that the boat is still on water, and that is on the bottom of the boat.
Yeah, this
Well-
is gonna sink the boat.
We'll go real fast.
I'm not worried about sinking the boat anymore.
I'm not worried about drowning.
Well, if
I'm
we
worried about
if we
you
sink
guys drowning.
if we sink the boat that was the horde, won't the dragon keep looking for either what
No,
sank the
The
boat?
boat and the ice went in the water with the horde. I don't know if you go ham on the hull of this thing and we dislodge the horde. Is it a manageable size, or is it still very large after taking 2 layers off?
You think that like you're trying to like free this horde from like the boat itself,
Hmm.
or you're trying to free the bottom of the boat from it to be able to carry that away? What are you trying
Kind of,
to
yeah. The
The
second one.
second one. Is it manageable if we blow out a lot of the wood and then just stuff it in our bag?
No, well, it's like a sled then.
Oh yeah, we could drag it. Does it feel
Oh.
manageable? How big would it look poundage wise?
Oh god.
I mean, like you're probably looking at close to 1,000 pounds or so.
All right.
Yeah, that feels
maybe
right.
not. Okay.
That feels right.
Between the wood, the gold, the water, the ice.
Colin wants to risk it and meet and fight or talk to a dragon.
No.
But Turan is very okay with fucking off. We think we've gotten what we can get out of this place.
Yeah. As we can be opportunistic today.
Yeah.
I feel like with the Arcana check and the fact that I speak Draconic and a bunch of other stuff about the history of the place I come from, I'm aware enough that just knowing it's a dragon makes me a little uncomfortable.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Let's get to the
Which-
X beaks and head. What direction? Whatever direction it's coming. Let's go the other way.
Yeah, that
I
makes sense.
believe that's into the water.
No.
Dragon's definitely coming from the north. What is that? Northeast. They're towards you guys.
We're gonna leave head south, right?
So it's
We've got
coming
ice.
off the water, right?
Uh,
No,
the boat
northeast
was
is coming
against
from. No, northeast is
Let's-
like
can we
landward,
see the
waterward.
the main map.
yep.
The water
think
is
we're-
west. Is all west is where the water is.
If it was coming down from the north, oh, okay, northeast. So it's coming along the shoreline, kind of.
Is this the one with the
Yeah,
Dark
it's
Duchess
coming
on it?
along the shoreline.
Okay. So Dark Duchess is the one on the left.
That's that one. Okay.
Yeah, it's that
The one
one.
on the left.
Okay. No, we go south.
Yeah,
Let's go.
we. 'cause
You
if
guys
it's
are trying
coming from over
to.
here, we're gonna go there. We're trying to go here.
You guys are trying to get to here.
Yeah, we can
I'll take a long
go
way
down and loop around. Yeah.
All right. I will
Oh.
call for Jeff. I do it.
White Claw
Chungus.
away.
Chungus.
Let us
Okay.
be away.
We climb out of this boat and we head for our axe beaks and intend to run south on our axe beaks.
Get low and get fast.
Okay.
Yeah,
You guys going fast?
I-
Are you guys trying to hide your tracks as you're leaving? What are you guys doing?
I think we're trying to go fast.
Well, yeah,
That's
it
fast.
is a blizzard, right? It might even tear up
Cover
our tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Single file to hide our numbers.
Yes. Let's go.
Yes.
Single file.
Let's haul ass so we can make a breathable breath weapon line as we run away.
Okay,
I
so
wasn't ex-
not that.
I
Maybe don't
wasn't
worry about
expecting this, so I didn't have pass without trace prepared. So yeah.
It's
Maybe
what it
let's
is.
just haul ass.
Let's go.
Ra-
That's our-
ra- ra- ra-
That's our
ra-
plan.
Did you watch the
Alright.
TikTok I posted?
It was very good.
All right, you're heading south. Go ahead. So you guys hemmed and hawed for a couple minutes. Called your axe beaks and started to head south. As you guys get about 5 minutes away or so, travel time from the boat, the blizzard is upon you. The edge of the blizzard starts to come upon you. I need, who's leading the group here?
I'll do it.
All right, go ahead and roll me a survival check to make sure that you guys are sticking on the southerly path that you guys are intending on, away from the Dark Duchess.
30-20.
Okay. Yeah, you guys continue on. south, following the path. You feel the sense of direction with you. Probably another 5 minutes pass as you guys are kind of trying pushing your XPs as fast as they can go south, and you hear this roar, this what seems like should be nearly impossible after traveling 10 minutes away from something as fast as you can on your axe beaks. You hear something that sounds like anguish, it sounds like pain, it sounds like anger and frustration all together in one, as what you assume is likely the dragon returning to its hoard to find that it is missing things from its hoard.
Yeah.
That's
I
what it
forgot
is.
that.
We just took some of the new stuff.
Yeah, the real old nice stuff is in the bottom.
All right, so go ahead and roll me another survival check as you guys continue south. Make sure you guys are sticking on the right path here, or the path that you guys had intended on.
Question.
Answer.
I have this. Which allows me to have the feature of Wanderer. Okay. I'm going to post that now, hopefully. Because I have to do it in chat. Where I know the general layout of terrain just because I'm from this type
You
of
are from
climate.
around here.
Yeah.
You're from around these parts.
Would this add anything to it, or should it just be a flat roll? That's my question.
Nice. I like that. If this was a normal blizzard, I would definitely say that you would know. You would have either advantage on these survival checks or give you some sort of bonus to it. But because this is not a normal blizzard, this is likely the actions of the lair of a dragon.
Yep. Okay. That's all I was
You
asking.
do not have any bonuses from this.
Oh no.
Whoops.
What'd you
Oh,
do?
no. I need you to roll me a d4, please, with the results from this. 1 being you head north. 2, you head east. 3, you head south, continue south. 4, you head west.
Would a D8 make more sense? Or do you not want all the cardinal directions?
Oh, no.
I got turned around.
Hey guys, we're fine. This is fine. We got a
Is it
local
good?
leading us.
Is it getting colder?
It's getting worse. sometimes.
Feels, man, is the storm getting worse? Is it following us?
So Eno is taking off, and everybody is following him. And in the storm, he loses his direction and starts circling.
Okay.
Somehow, in Eno's head, the call of this dragon's horde is holding on to him, and somehow he has managed to turn the entire group around, and then you guys are heading now back towards the Dark Duchess. Probably another 5 minutes or so before you realize that, like, you are the areas that you had intended on seeing, what little markers you may have been able to discern here in this wastes of Icewind Dale are not showing up. Give me 1 second.
So we had a 5-minute lead and then reversed it into a 10-minute loss. We lost 10 minutes.
We
You
had
had
a,
Had
You're
10
10
minutes
minutes
and then
away.
lost 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you run,
Go ahead.
turn around, you lose 10 because they're still traveling in the direction you're traveling, and you're traveling 5 minutes backwards.
They'd
We're
be on
in the
top of
middle.
We did a 5-minute little loop. We didn't make
Okay.
any progress, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Made 3 lefts.
Was gonna say that I was gonna be bringing up the rear, which will end up meaning I'm now the furthest away.
Okay.
That's lucky.
Well, I had
Um,
intended to be the closest to the dragon.
Okay. So after about 5 minutes, you realize that like your senses kick in, and you realize that you are heading north, back towards the Dark Duchess. Give me one last survival check to figure out
Hey.
which way that you're gonna go.
Hey,
You know who's
Nicola,
leading the
which
way?
way's north?
That's pretty good.
With a
Oh
sigh
yeah,
of
why
relief-
is why is it Nicola the one in front if we're trying to head in one direction?
We were doing we were doing a good job.
We do a good job now, but Nicola's the compass.
Nicola just knows the time?
I'm also the compass.
Everybody makes mistakes.
He's literally a compass. You just
And
do
I'm
your
the
best.
map.
So,
I'm just
with
here
a
for
sudden
that.
realization, you realize that somehow you've gotten turned around, and you turn the group back around, heading south again.
Fuck.
At this point, 5 minutes away from the boat, you don't hear the anguished cry of the dragon anymore, though.
I don't know if that's good or bad. Hey,
Doesn't
what
matter,
are you
keep going.
doing? My best! Damn it!
Are you still traveling as fast as you can at this point,
Yeah.
or are you traveling more concealed now?
It depends. How long can our X beats go like that?
Hold on. The correct answer is: are we still in the storm?
Oh, you're definitely still in the storm.
We're going as fast as we can.
I mean,
Okay.
I agree. I don't think we would slow down. I think our intention is to get the fuck out of here.
Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. To see what the dragon sees. You continue south for another 5 minutes. And it appears as if the blizzard is starting to dissipate a little bit. You get the sense that you are on the edge of it. You're not out of it, but it's still hard to see your hand in front of your face as the snow pelts you in parts of your body that you didn't even know existed. Give me one last survival check, and we'll see if the dragon has caught your scent or not. All right, you continue south as fast as you can. Still,
Yep. If we're
Okay.
still in it, yeah.
okay. You continue on, but the blizzard that you thought was dissipating still continues. And at this point, I'm trying to figure out how the fuck to run this. What is the overall speed of your axe beaks? Do you guys know offhand?
I got it. Hold on.
They're
30
similar,
knots.
They're similar to horse.
50 feet.
I thought.
Okay.
Is it-
With your knowledge before, you would know that your axe beaks are not going to be, if the dragon catches your scent, you're not going to be able to outrun the dragon.
Yep.
Given the fact that you've gone another 5 minutes without being able to get out of this blizzard cloud, you get the sense that something is not right. Something is not adding up. And that you might be in for something coming up here.
Oh shit.
And of course, I can't say anything because the wind is howling too hard, isn't it?
We got a message.
No, I don't.
Fuck.
All right.
I mean, I'm just following the leader and intend to be riding as hard as I can. If nothing changes, I'm not changing anything.
Okay, sounds good.
Does anybody else do anything? Having any thoughts or any concerns?
I intended to be in the back. That was my only the only thought in my head.
Well, you're in the back.
Yeah.
Eno's leading this caravan out of here, right?
There you
So-
go.
Yep.
Making choices.
All right, go as hard as we can again.
Okay. Roll me another survival check.
Because it's only been a half hour, right?
It's been 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We
We can go a little bit longer.
a 24 survival check.
An ancient dragon's perception is very good.
Yeah.
The blizzard still does not dissipate. At this point, we're running a contested survival versus the dragon's perception.
Makes sense.
Um,
I mean, people could be helping. I don't know if there's a way that someone could help, or if someone intends to help. Maybe Nicola could help by giving directions. I don't
The
know.
wind is howling too
Yeah.
bad that no one can see or speak, really.
Well, somehow we're staying together,
Yeah.
so we have to be able to see each other at least.
so,
Oh.
so at this point, we're going to go into a contested survival versus perception roll off to determine if the dragon catches up to you guys, can find you guys. Your trail. You think that the dragon has started to track you guys, but you aren't certain if it's going to be able to keep it. So, we're going to roll it. And if you guys succeed 3 out of the next 5 rolls, I'll give you guys advantage on this as well, as you guys realize that you're starting to have to be a little bit more careful with how you guys are traveling, and the blizzard not letting up. So, over the howling of the wind, what do you yell to the group?
It's tracking. That's all I say. It's tracking.
Can't hear you.
Keep smacking.
Lip smash.
Ah!
Okay.
Lip smackers?
I mean, I don't have an answer for this other than run.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't got an answer for this besides run because the only other answer is die.
Is there any? This is all just tundra. There's no place to hide.
Nope.
We don't have
Can
like
we-
a.
Do you want to make me a perception check?
I do.
With a 19, you. What do you see? You see.
Anyone know prestidigitation? Maybe we could send some sounds and stuff off to the side of us.
It's not a bad
There's actually
idea. It's
a-
just a shorter range than I would hope to make sounds near us.
Isn't there a thing for like there's an actual cantrip for that, isn't there? Minor illusion does make sound or image, I think.
Thaumaturgy?
Also
Yeah,
well,
there-
yeah, but that comes from you. I thought minor
Shatter.
minor illusion, which I have. Oops.
Doesn't somebody have this?
I mean,
Oh,
you could shatter off away from us, and we could cut in a certain direction that might lead it.
Is there any other cover from my perception check?
Yeah. So with a 19 perception, it's hard to see through the snow, but you do get the sense you see something looming kind of off to the east that looks like relatively. It looks like a large looming black shape. You can't quite make out what it is from where you're at now through the snow, but you do notice that.
That's a problem.
Oh,
I do also have major image too. We could use to try and like send it that way.
Can major image persist outside of the range of it? Because minor illusion can make sounds, but it's only up to 30 feet away, and it's up to a scream. So I can confuse it at the last kind of minute thing, but it's not something I can use because it's just going to draw it towards us.
I mean, it says that it appears in a spot that you can see within range and lasts for the duration.
Can you
There's
move another
interpretation.
direction?
For example, as long as you are within range of the illusion, you can use your action to cause the image to move to any other spot within range. So you can't
The range
move
is
it.
120 feet,
otherwise-
though.
Yeah.
But the implication seems to be that it may persist for the duration until interacted with.
I would assume so.
It seems
can make a loud noise
completely
and,
real, including sound, smell, and temperature.
Do we pause for a second, or are we shouting this at one another?
Don't a couple of you guys have message?
I guess I have message. We could be relaying some amount of this while we're riding for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I messaged to Nicola and Alice, kind of get a judge if you could use your thaumaturgy to make a loud ice cracking noise. Do you think you'd be able to do that?
Did you say me or Nicola?
You
Oh.
thaumaturgy.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I can do that.
And Nicola, can you make a large broken open hole in the ice with your major image?
Can you make it smell like anything you want? Like, could you make it smell like a large animal, and then make it look like a hole in the ice, like something big fell through?
My intention here is to have it sound like we broke through the ice and went in, and it spends the time investigating it while we leave.
I don't see why I couldn't do that.
I start relaying to other people, does this sound like a good idea? Make loud noise, make fake hole in ice, keep running.
It seems right. Can you make it smell like axe beaks?
I'll ask him.
It says you can
I'll
add
ask him.
Well, it says you can add a smell, because if it's tracking us by anything other than
Nicola, if you do it, make it stink too.
Oh, I'll
Somebody-
make it stink.
What do you speaks?
So
Be
we
the
could at least
stinkiest
make it
hole.
sound like it happened and make it look and smell like it happened while we keep going. Maybe it's enough. I don't know.
it's gonna be the north stinkiest ice hole.
All right, count us off.
Is everybody cool with that? No objections. Cool.
Well, me.
Yeah.
I'll count it down out loud as well. I'll count to each one of you. Well, I cast 6 seconds. Fuck. I'll tell Alice to count to 10 and Nicola to count to 5 because it has to be 6 seconds apart, and it'll overlap in a fine way.
Okay, I do so.
Same.
Correct?
Loud, weird
Uh-huh.
howling, like that crazy noise that fucking ice makes.
Oh, scary ice screechies.
Yeah, like an earth-shattering boom, and then there is a hole.
There
Right.
appears to be a hole.
Yeah. and we fuck off. I hope that gives us a time.
Okay. We will find out. If you guys want to go ahead and roll a deception check at advantage.
I would say that I'd be helping Nicola. Us as a whole, or the two of them, or who is rolling?
Whoever you want to, between the three of you, or who's ever putting these spells together to deceive.
You, eh?
Well, I'm the idea man. I didn't do these things.
I have +4 to deception.
And you have +1, so Nicola should probably do it at advantage.
Yeah.
Maybe in the planning stage, I talked to Kohi about guiding someone.
I have to fuff him.
Sure, you can bump into him.
Okay. I guide them.
Advantage.
With a D4. That's not awesome.
D4. 12.
12.
Better than average. Just
Yep,
B minus
is-
work.
That is an
B minus
assessment.
C plus work.
All right. That you get this feeling that like you were hurried in your work. You aren't sure exactly how well you think that you're able to pull this off, but you think it might just be enough to give you guys advantage on your survival checks.
Okay.
So, when you guys at this point, you just want to figure out who's going to do your survival rolls, be it continuing with Eno.
Eno's a proficiency, but I don't know if he has an 18 wisdom. I know that Kohi is proficient, and he has an 18 in wisdom, so he may be our best survival in the group.
We're both. I think we're both +7.
Eno is not getting benefits from knowing the local terrain, right?
It is not. It is being canceled out by this magical blizzard that is
property.
Encompassing you guys.
Makes
So you want a
sense.
survival check? There we go.
Go ahead and give me a survival check at advantage. And this is going to be
Advantage?
against the perception check
Oh no.
of the dragon. I'm going to make these rolls in public to you guys to see that there is no fudging going on. This is as the dice roll.
Fudging
Someone's
is
getting-
okay. We're saying fudging's okay.
There's is the Jaws music playing too?
Da-da. Da-da-da-da.
Oh god, this is good.
Not
Okay.
as mean looking as you hoped it would. You know, as far as the ancient dragons go in 5e, the white one is the most disappointing looking.
I think it looks pretty
Is it?
rad.
The blue one looks fucking sick. The red one looks like a dragon. The black one's cool. White dragon just, yeah.
Yeah, but the white one's actually the most dangerous of them.
Yeah, it's like the vicious
Oh, no!
animal one.
Oh
Plus
shit.
13.
what?
Plus 13 is gonna be hard to beat, boys and girls.
Oh yeah, ancient dragon. Yes.
Duh.
It probably has.
This is the Monty Burns knocking on the
Alright.
door. Goons. Goons.
You get the
Fire
sense-
goons.
As you guys leave from the magical thing, the magical diversion that you guys try to create, that it probably didn't do as much diversion as you had hoped, and that you get the sense that this dragon is still on your tail.
It was all that work to the benefit of a single roll.
No, you get the sense that like, it bought you enough time to give you advantage on your other rolls as well.
Okay, good to know.
I enjoy the creativity and ingenuity. So, all right. All right. Let's hear it. Time's running short.
Hear what? I'm sorry.
You know, has an idea.
Oh.
Open to it. Let's go. On with it.
Please
How was
speak.
it, boy?
I think he's showing it.
Is he linking a spell? It's Copper Dragon.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
sick.
that looks rad.
What are we wild shaping into?
We're gonna wild shape into something you guys haven't seen me do before.
Alright.
The best.
So, at the very front,
Turtle?
is gonna look behind him, and then jump into the air, and transform into an eagle and fly towards the dragon.
Okay.
Wait.
Wait,
You'll be
stop it.
missed.
You're just gonna get taken off by the fucking magical blizzard that's blowing everything away.
He turns into an eagle and then. Ha!
This fucking plastic bag at the fucking wind. Alright.
All right, Alex, tell me more about what your eagle's doing.
So Eno is gonna go and see if he can find the dragon, so that he can try to talk to him and apologize and see if we can get out of this without a fight.
Oh god.
And
Like
if
I said-
I die.
It's been good, dude.
Yep. Notice I said eagle and not giant eagle because I'm going as like something non-threatening.
I think everything would be non-threatening at this point.
But I'm not trying to look for a fight, and that's what I'm trying to show.
Okay.
It's not the best idea, but it might be the only way that we get out of this.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and roll me an athletics check
As the eagle.
or acrobatics check as an eagle against the winds of this blizzard to find out if you can even fly in this. Yeah, you can fly in it.
Like, it's tough, but I'm doing it.
Okay. Alright. So, I guess as we go into this next round, I'm gonna need you to make me a perception check. As Kohi rolls a survival check against the dragon's perception check.
Just a straight
If you're
or advantage.
at an advantage.
Alright, take two, boys and girls. Ooh, one.
Hey,
Ew.
the 27 might succeed.
Yeah, let's see what the
Perhaps.
plus 13 perception is.
Gotta hit like a 13 or lower. Look at that.
Fuck that noise.
That's
You
me,
didn't
guys.
wait, Kohi. Didn't you guide yourself? Fucking guide yourself all the time.
Alright. Roll. Slash roll 1d4. There.
A success.
That's 31.
All right. So you get the sense that like the dragon was not able to caught up on something. Likely seeing off in the distance a eagle flying towards it, and then weirdly flying towards it in this blizzard.
I'll snatch up the reins for his axe beak, just for posterity's sake.
Sounds good. As you guys continue, are you guys heading towards the big black shape off in the distance? Which way are you guys heading? South? Which way were you guys heading?
Yeah, you noticed a black shape. Do you think it's bad or good?
It's bad.
Bad. Okay.
All right.
We're not heading towards it. We're
All right.
going. We're going south.
It's pretty big. It's big and dragon shaped.
All right, continuing to head south, you get the sense that the dragon, you're feeling this like blizzard kind of let up a little bit. Let's go ahead and roll another perception versus survival at advantage against, and then with Eno's perception as well, making sure that you can keep eyes on the dragon.
I used up the two good dice. What are we doing? Well, it's very middling.
Oof.
But you are guided. by
Oh, I'm
you.
by me.
Yeah,
I can
always.
I psych myself out. No, that's not what I wanted to do.
Don't roll a 1.
No, not
Hey!
Hey!
so that's 20.
Okay.
Hey.
20 against the 18. The blizzard is now what
What?
seems to be a snow squall at your back. You feel like you are almost out of this at this point, but not quite out of it yet. As an eagle, at this point, you have eyes on the dragon. It is. You get the sense that it is kind of circling large circles in the area, kind of expanding out further and further from, if you where you remember you guys had set the spell diversion, as it's kind of like circling out looking for where your group had gone. It does not seem to be on a singular track at this point. What are you doing?
I'm gonna see if I can get its attention and like hover near its eyes or fly close to it.
You're gonna get eaten, boy.
Okay.
I'm a little tiny thing compared to this dragon now.
Okay, sounds good. You think it's probably take it at least another round or two to be able to get to the dragon, but yeah, you can keep heading that way. All right, so we are on 2 successes, 1 failure. Let's go into the next round here. See if this dragon picks up your scent.
Anything to do? Anything different? Anybody doing anything?
No, we'll do the same thing here. We'll do a survival at advantage against the dragon's perception.
Oh,
Not great.
At this point, you see the dragon stop its circling and start to follow a line, direct line, and you still have eyes on it, and you're starting to come in from, at this point, it's traveling fast, you're coming in from behind it, and you get the sense that probably in the next round, you're going to be able to catch up to it, but at the same point, you get the sense that, like, based on where you had left your group and kind of the direction they were heading, if the dragon doesn't stop, it's likely going to find it in the next round. So, last one.
So it's 2-2, huh?
2-2.
Man, the guy that inspires people would be awesome today.
Yeah.
He's a plant today.
He is an uninspiring burn.
It's a possibility with a 15 here.
15. With a 15,
Beats it.
but
I'm not
but
sure
you
who-
get a
but
plus
who
1
beats
from
it?
guidance no matter what.
I'm not rolling
It's-
this.
You know,
I'm
I have
willing
to
to keep
touch
eyes
it.
on
Oh,
it.
I thought that was Alex. Sorry.
No, that was Alex, or just other
It is Alex. It's the wrong Alex.
Yes.
Just a different surname.
We should have more Alexes.
Can I,
Yeah, one more.
Keelan, can I whip around to just try and see if I can pick out where it is from Axbeak back?
No.
If it's coming up on us.
We're in a
Not
squall
not
now.
turn around, just to like try and visually pick out if it's getting closer or further away.
You can go ahead and make a perception check, but it may hurt. It may slow you down a little bit, and may make your survival check a little bit harder.
I'm okay with if I have to fall a bit behind. I'm okay. I think I can probably find people, so I want to at least see if it's getting closer or further away.
Quixotic, you are a bold one.
Do do do.
Looking behind you, you get the sense of the dragon is kind of. You get the sense that it's like coming towards you still. Whereas you guys were kind of on the edge of the snow squall, you're kind of back in the. You get the feeling that you're back in the blizzard. And yeah, that's gonna add.
We're still waiting on Kohi to roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Advantage.
it's gonna add a 1 to the dragon's perception as you kind of slow down, getting closer to it. So it's gonna roll to 60.
Survival still at advantage. Just making sure.
Survival still at advantage. And are you guiding yourself?
Touch my face.
Ooh.
Yeah, there we go.
Even with Quixotic slowing down, you you get the sense that the dragon is kind of just for whatever survival sense, the tingling in the back of your neck is kind of veering back at this point now, back north or west, and kind of heading north back towards the Dark Duchess.
Was Eno still needed on its way to us?
As you would see the dragon kind of divert itself from the path that it was heading and start to kind of curve itself back north at this point.
I'll follow.
Okay. So at this point, the blizzard has turned into a snow squall for the rest of the group, and is continuing to kind of dissipate. And you find yourself still in the depths of this blizzard, kind of chasing this dragon. What's the speed of your eagle?
60 feet.
Okay. It still has like a faster movement speed than you, and so it's kind of going. It is flying faster away from you than what you're able to keep up with. But as you continue north, or as you continue following it, it is continuing to fly north.
All right, I'll veer off now since it seems like it's not chasing us anymore.
Okay.
Outside of the snow squall, what's the weather like?
Outside the snow squall, the wind is a light breeze, kind of coming from the west-northwest, and kind of coming across you guys at this point. There's some blowing snow that's getting kicked up across the wastelands here, but no, it doesn't look like there's any other snow falling from the sky at this point.
Do we keep riding, right?
Can the axe
Oh,
beaks
yeah.
handle it?
Yeah, I guess we go into the Axe Beaks can't.
If we,
We're
we're not bringing the axe beaks on the whale, right?
I don't assume so. So they can rest when they're done. Let's go. Do we start veering east to head towards where we're actually going, rather than running straight south?
Yeah, we need to. Yeah, we should probably start veering. Just the reason I was asking is I was wondering if once the squall picks up, if our giant eagle or our eagle friends can be able to find us.
Yeah, you get the sense that, like, with being out of the squall and blizzard and whatnot, that, like, you guys are a pretty open target in the snow here.
Yeah, we're a dark blip in the white wasteland. All right, let's.
Well, we're wearing winter weather gear. I'm sure it's white colored.
That's fair. I asked Nicola, please. Oh, he's not here. Direct Kohi towards Anjuk, and let's head there for some time.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye out for the blizzard kicking back up, and maybe we can rein back the axe beaks after another hard couple minutes of riding. I don't want to have to walk the rest of the way.
Okay. Yeah, after probably another 5-10 minutes or so, you see you see this blizzard, and you see it off in the horizon or off in the distance. Kind of, it's hard. I mean, it's kind of hard to see, kind of in the darkness here. But you see what almost looks like a wall of snow encapsulating the area of which you just were. It does not look like it's coming towards you. You seem to be able to kind of give a wide berth around it.
Okay.
As you head out of the away from following the dragon here, go ahead and as you get to the edge of the snow squall line, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
I can do that. I rolled double nines.
All
I
right.
roll again. I got doubles.
Straight to jail.
This is a Yahtzee. As you exit out of the squall, you see off in the distance a group of what looks to be 7 moving dots or so on the horizon, and you kind of start to head towards them, thinking that they are your group. As you get a little bit closer, you see giant feathered birds, almost like giant chickens, and you see this kind of like large beak on the front, and you get the sense that these are indeed the Dawnseekers.
So, can I make a perception check to point out Tehran for myself?
Go ahead.
Because I want to do something cool.
You
All
gonna,
right.
you gonna shit on his head?
Make your choice.
With an 18, you find Tehran probably about a third one in or so, holding on to the reins of your axe beak as well.
All right, so I'm going to fly down like at a leisurely pace, not speeding or anything like that, until I get right above Achman, and then I'm going to revert and drop into a cell.
All right.
Cool.
There you go.
I'll be a bit startled, but I'll let go and kind of peel away.
Thanks for catching him.
I wasn't going to eat him.
Yes, you were.
Just Zeg.
I'm not even doing an insight check on that one. Yes, you were.
My intention was to feed him to everyone, so it was going to provide.
Respectfully.
I complete honesty, I would have done the same thing. So, yeah.
There you go.
All right.
You ride.
You guys ride off back north, at this point northeast, towards Anjuk's dock.
We're going back?
No, the to the bell thing.
Oh, okay.
Anjuk knows the way, I think.
Okay.
Sorry, I was thinking of the dragon. I mixed up the names.
What was the dragon's name?
Akatench? Something like that? How do you pronounce that, Keelan?
Hang on. I can look at the pronunciation sheet.
Super important.
I just had it up too.
It is.
Avareti. ArveeIaturace. What the hell is that name?
Right.
Did you put it
It
in?
is Arveatrus. Arveatrus.
Put it
Oh,
in
that's
chat. I want everyone
Wow.
to try.
That's not a name.
Arvage.
Aventurace. Aventurace. There you go.
Arveatrus.
Do we call it Alex?
We
And we
RV.
should call him Alex, and he will be my friend.
Arveatrus. Arveatrus. According to.
However you pronounce it, it's just, yeah, let's avoid that.
Is it a word? Like, is it like...
No, it's not. Doesn't
I don't think so.
okay.
I've read a lot of words.
So,
I've worded a lot of reads, but
I've read the dictionary.
Nicola, thank
front
you.
back. I tell you.
Nicola, I would like to express an extreme thank you for having a ship that turned into a dragon horde. It's great.
It's not his fault.
I'm not saying it's his fault. I'm just putting that out there as sarcasm because, yeah, that was fun.
It was worth money.
Yeah, we got a lot of money and closure and other. No one died. We're only in a modicum of danger. Seems like it went pretty well.
Yeah. We even tucked his captain into bed.
Okay. Well, having narrowly escaped Arviatris, you guys head back north, skirting around the magical blizzard that now encompasses the Dark Duchess, heading towards the location known as Anjuk's Bell, which you had been informed about by, I believe, was it
Tony. It was Tony.
Tony. As a whale who knew or likely knows the way of how to get to Ariel's abode. And so we head north, following the path set forth by Eno and Nigla together. You guys are able to get up to Anjuk, or at least the dock of his, where the bell would be. Give me a second.
We have it.
Stuff set up here. Real honest, was not anticipating getting to this tonight.
Oh,
For no reason other than it's
dragon
cool.
encounter.
For no reason other than it's cool, there is a mini for Arviatris Charisse.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it's fucking awesome.
is it like one of the Gale Force ones?
Oh, not really. Yeah, whatever the giant, big old minis is. Icons of the realm or whatever they call them.
Oh,
Let's see if I can find.
is that something riding it?
Looks like it. Seems like it's in all the pictures.
How do we unlock that?
Let's go back and fight it now.
Well, you were
Dragon
there.
Mount. Yeah, I'm sure we can kill it. We made a blizzard multiple miles wide. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Here, we'll put it out on here so everybody can see.
Oh, that's way better than the miniature.
Yeah.
So like an undead dude.
Here's,
Tehran, that could be
we'll maybe
you.
find out. Another point.
It could be me.
We'll go back and kill it later.
No, I want to ride it.
So that is the dragon that Eno saw.
Does he describe it to us with like the rider and all?
Oh yeah, because I know the legend behind that rider too.
Does Eno know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a ghost story up here.
Well, regale.
Hold on.
So Eno, you saw from a distance the great white dragon beating its wings furiously, and a dark humanoid figure mounted on the dragon's back.
Give me a second. I got something I gotta take care of.
Okay.
We arrive at Anjuk's Bell, or Anjuk's Pier with no bell.
You
Yeah,
guys
we're
are
ringing the bell, I think.
arriving at Anjuk's Pier with the bell in tow. And that looks like. And all right, you guys see. Let me describe to you what you see.
Go.
All right. As you arrive on the edge of the sea of moving ice, you see a rowboat stuck in the ice, trapped against a 10-foot long wooden pier. The pier, as you look about it, let me turn off the dragon music.
The dragon chase music.
Yeah. And turn on. Series? Is that what we want? Yeah, we'll go with that. No, this is what we want. In the back of your head, you just hear sea shanties abound. Making, just feeling the warmth of what is to come, as you guys make your way towards the Northwest Passage. So as you guys cut up to the edge of the sea of moving ice, you see a 10-foot long wooden pier with a rowboat stuck against it. The pier, as you look about it, appears to be glazed in ice and slippery. But looking out across the way, you see what looks to be a brazier, kind of that is burning, seemingly drawing you, which seems odd that it's still alight at this point. But as you look about it, you see above the brazier, or kind of above and behind it a little bit, a spot that looks like it would be a spot for a bell of sorts.
Okay. I mean, do we check this building next to us?
Yeah, so next to the building, you see next to the pier, you see a small sort of dome cabin facing the bay. Looking about it, go ahead and make a perception check. Or anybody who's looking at it, go ahead and make a perception check.
Driving hard across the plain for just one time.
I looked at it.
Okay. So Tron, as you look at this stone cabin, you see a bloated door covered in ice, and old barnacles hanging slightly ajar on the rusted hinges. But it doesn't look like anything has been in there for a long time, from what it looks like from the outside.
Quix, do you want to turn that over for anything that might be in there, and then let's go put the bell up?
Yeah, I'll walk on over and was there some sort of impression that the bell, I don't mean is for public use, but it wasn't intended to be dangerous? Or what was do we have any history on why the bell existed? Other than to call the creature?
Curse who wrote it.
Go ahead and roll me a history check.
Okay.
To see what you found out before you guys left town.
Okay. History is H. 10.
With a 10. You know that the stories that you kind of heard in Bryn Shander here while you were there, talking about Anjuk and his
Like them, I left a settled
well, basically, like, it was a mode of transportation from back in the day, from a long time ago.
That's how you call your Uber?
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's you heard vague mention of another name of Enga, but you didn't hear much else other than that. So
Okay.
Andrew have a girlfriend?
All right. I will. Yeah. Let me walk up to the door, make sure it's not like trapped or gonna explode or some sort of goofy something.
okay, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
18.
Yeah. With an 18, looking at the door, it looks like a door that is ajar, and it does not look trapped.
Okay. Then yeah. Is it? And did you say it was swollen shut, or no?
It looks like it is bloated open.
Bloated open? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then let's have a look inside and see what's in there.
Okay. Sounds good. As you open the door, you see a small shack that is, as you look inside, as you kind of walk through, you see thick rime coating every surface and all the objects inside the cabin. You see, including the bed draped in a thick knit blanket. Besides the bed, you see a small hearth holding what looks to be a precious store of firewood. As you look closer at the wood, you see a number of different holes that have been kind of eaten away of what you think is, in the warmer weather, worms that had kind of eaten their way through the wood, through the more tender parts of the wood. But you don't see any signs of recent worm activity. Looking about, and as you kind of glance in through the door, there's another door inside the here. But you see what looks to be enough fuel for a nightly fire for what you think is likely 3 days worth of wood.
Okay. Okay. All right. Then is there? Okay, there's another door. Okay, so that's where all the wood stores are.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll do a quick look around in here, make sure there's nothing weird or hidden. Investigation, I'm guessing.
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay. 11.
With an 11, you don't see anything else that looks to be off kilter. You don't see anything that makes you jump out and go, something is amiss here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just, for shits and giggles, then because I can, I'm gonna pop a charge on the wand of magic detection.
Okay.
And just make sure there's nothing in here, and then we'll walk out towards the brazier.
Sounds good. Did you roll anything for that, or?
No, it's just telling me if it's magic or
Okay.
not. It's the same as the spell detect magic.
Okay. Yeah, looking about, the only things that seem to be glowing are the things that you carry on you.
Okay. And then I'll look at a bunch of other stuff. Well, I have it. It does that. So I'll look at all the loot we picked up. And then wander back out and make our way towards the brazier. I'm just gonna do it inside because it's out of the cold.
Sounds
I'm
good.
selfish like that.
Smart.
Yeah.
Very word.
The only thing I can think of that might be Like that is there's a Scrimshaw figurine of an archer etched with magical script. It specifically says magical script in the description.
Okay. Let's see.
You gave
So you're just looking through like the
all the
recent-
shit we picked off the dragon, essentially. The indigo fabric, the quartz, all the gems, antitoxin healer's kit, holy water, bracelets. There's 2 bracelets,
Okay.
stuff like that.
Give me a second.
And there's the map and the navigator's tools are the other things. And it doesn't tell me what it does, it just tells me if it's magic or not.
So you get a magical, you get a ping on that gray bag that you kind of picked up
Oh yeah,
from the captain's quarters. And you do get the Scrimshaw figurine. You do get a sense of magic picked up from that.
Oh, okay.
So
All right. So I will come out and say I didn't find anything in there, but these are the items that we found at the Dragon's Hoard. These 2 are magical, and I will hold them up. I don't remember who or if anyone has identified. Also, I don't know how long it's going to take us to get there, but to where we're going. So are we going to want to? We don't really need to rest before we leave, right? Or do we?
We have enough wood for a few days. Do we take a long rest here?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Is it worth sitting here and hanging
What
out?
time of day is it, Nicola?
Nicholas, you look up at the sky. It's still dark outside, but that's not anything new to you. You get the sense that it is probably about noon or so at this point.
Okay. And then you said, is the bell is like out? Is it out here, or is it at the end of the pier?
Looking out across the water, you see. Give me a second. What looks to be a large rock. What looks to be a large sort of like rock arch, almost icy arch, out into the water. And it doesn't show. It's like a subset picture. You know what? It doesn't quite matter.
Is there a big fucking fish under this black spot?
Skadoosh. Hey. Oh shit.
So
Beluga friend.
you see a large kind of like rock arch with what looks to be a cave kind of in this area here.
Oh, got it.
That's cool.
With a bell or with what looks to be a bell and a brazier underneath like the bell location and whatnot, kind of illuminating the dock over there.
Okay.
So
I guess shall we make a way?
Should we ring the bell and just maybe communicate with this creature? And then maybe we decide to rest after that?
Yeah, that seems reasonable. So somewhere on over here is where the arch is.
It begins over there, and then it ends over here.
Oh, I got it now.
I assume, correct?
that is correct.
I'm picking up
Let
what you're putting down.
me. No, damn it.
So it goes that way. Yeah, there it is.
Look at that.
I hate that. Like, if I move something that's like on the GM layer to the map layer, it automatically sends it to the back, and so I have to move the map all the way to the back again. So
Okay.
It's just where the newest thing goes. It goes on the bottom
I guess
rather than the top, which feels counterintuitive.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this was hard to look at. So yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see, kind of at the base of the pier, you see a cave kind of going back into it. So
Okay. We might as well go. Maybe the arch should give us a little bit of a cover. Maybe we can go out there and just hang out.
Why
There's
can't
also
we use
built.
the-
Are the what's that?
Hmm?
What, Alex?
Why can't we use this?
I was gonna say, like, is the building so fucked that we can't rest in there?
Oh no, it's fine. Yeah, it's
Why don't we just
small.
rest in there?
It's
yeah,
small.
a concerted effort to
Yeah.
prestidigitation the place into a usable manner.
What's that?
We as a group make a concerted effort to prestidigitate this place into a usable state.
We just light some firewood.
Mhm.
Yeah.
the original prestidigitate.
Yeah. Fucking firewood.
Mhm. Fire makes smoke.
Fire makes fire.
Fire makes fire.
All right. Well, let's go talk to Anjuk first.
Or should we do that tomorrow? Because I can do speak with animals tomorrow.
How can you not right now?
I don't have it prepared.
I just
Oh,
assumed
okay.
they communicate.
Okay, if we want to try, we can. It's just I can make it easier tomorrow.
Well, if we can't communicate today, then yes, tomorrow.
That's true.
Good luck out, not have to wait. Let's go talk.
That's true. We have somebody who has identifier. Is that our potted plant?
I think
That's
it is
our
the
Yep.
vegetation.
Okay.
Well, he's got
Um,
nothing else to use the spell slots on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Keelan, is it possible to have him do ritual cast or identify on the 2 items while we wait?
Yeah. So what? Wait. So tell me again what you guys are doing.
We're gonna ring the bell, I guess.
So you guys gonna go you're gonna go hang the bell back up and ring it.
Ring my
Yes, we're gonna
bell.
hang the bell up, bring it. Well, maybe some are in the house, making it appropriate for a long rest, and maybe identifying magic items while they're in there.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't know how long it'll take for the whale to arrive, so.
I guess we'll start now.
Sounds good. So yes, move on the map. The people who are moving, will ring the bell, and then
Are you coming to ring the bell?
house
Yeah, I wanna check out the
who's going to be identifying things and taking whatever time.
Pokemon is supposed to be.
Oh no, is it?
Let me in.
No, that's
Let
me.
me in.
It's me.
Okay. Okay. So you guys find an old rope, or you guys take some of your rope, and you're able to kind of string it up through the bell, knotting it on one end, tying it up and over the kind of post where the bell once hung. You kind of give it a small little tap. Alice, you kind of hit it with your halberd. Just a little bit and you hear this kind of low thrum kind of ebb out from it. What do you do?
Wait patiently.
Yeah, I sit and wait patiently is what I would do. I'm not bothered by the weather. I don't know how bad the weather is right now.
No, the weather is relatively calm, light breeze at this point. But you get the sense that like just hitting it a little bit, you wait 5 minutes or so, and nothing seems to be happening at this point.
I'll wait out here until it arrives. You guys want to go get warm? It wouldn't
Yeah.
bother me to be out here.
All right, I'll go cuddle up and stay warm. Let me know if something cool
I'll stay
happens.
out here. Honestly, I'm perfectly fine being in this weather.
Okay. That's where I was going with that. Was like you like test hit it and like not very hard.
Oh,
Are you gonna actually ring it
Or
or?
fucking ring it.
oh, can we ring it?
Yeah, no, you're being a pussy about
I'm gonna bing bong the bullshit. Let's do
Here,
this.
Here, hold on. I got
Get
something
wrong,
better.
Bell.
it. Get bing bonged.
How about a shillelagh?
All right. So Alice hits it as hard as she can. The Charlemagne bell with her halberd, throws his shillelagh at it, and you hear bong, and a bong, 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 bong. Shillelagh hits it again. Give me. All right, so we'll as you guys sit there and wait. Nothing seems to happen at first. We'll jump over to the group that is in the house. And so Quixotic, Koki, and Nicola, you guys are casting Identify on these magical items. That's correct.
I was asking if it was cool if the potted plant did, because you would have it prepared.
Yeah, Monty goes and starts to cast. So ritual casting takes an hour to cast, though?
It
Or 10
adds
minutes?
10 minutes to whatever the cast time of the spell is. So it's
Okay.
probably like 11 minutes.
Okay.
Because I assume. I will look it up right now.
Okay. Sounds good. Sorry, I'm trying to work through some things real quick.
It's all good. Identify takes a minute to cast, so if you cast it ritually, it'd be 11 minutes per spell. Or per cast.
Okay.
And we have the figure and the bag. So let's do the figure because we kind of know what the bag does. So let's start with the figure.
Okay. Looking over the figure, Monty, he gets the feeling that you get the feeling that this figure, where is it? Is kind of seems to be, you get a sense that it likely acts as like a spell scroll of sorts, and likely a spell scroll of remove curse.
Oh
That'd be
shit.
useful for someone.
Yeah.
Do we use it on you? Your brain? Is it your brain that's broken? Whose brain's broken?
Fix.
What? God, I almost forgot about that.
Let's immediately use it on Glenx. I'm not there. Sorry, never mind.
So yeah, so you get the sense that it is likely something that you can use as remove curse.
Oh, isn't that just handy?
Right.
Yeah. Good stuff.
I think. Didn't you guys try remove curse on me already?
No, we
No.
tried
Restoration?
Well, that's a restoration.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Remove curse removes curse.
Yeah,
Right.
pointedly.
Okay.
So
I think it's worth trying.
I mean,
Use it as a
to
gun?
be fair,
Yeah.
Quixotic thus far sees no downside to this.
There, you're enjoying yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But
This is
what if
literally
it
the
gets-
happiest he's ever been.
Forcibly. So, if asked, that would be my vote to use it.
I would
and then
encourage you not to waste it.
another 11 minutes pass as Monty looks over this other gray bag, and it appears to be a gray bag of tricks.
Oh shit.
What?
A
Oh,
great big.
that was dumb.
It you have up to 3 times a day you can pull something from it. You roll a d8. Gives you options.
Bag of tricks. I didn't. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah.
the different thing.
Like for kids.
Except definitely not for kids.
You don't know that.
Yeah. Look at what you can create.
I would absolutely give this to a child.
Not my child, but a child.
A child. Just set it loose upon the world.
Yeah, it does have a cool picture.
The creature vanishes at the next dawn? Oh shit. Did we bring
Oh.
our animals with us, or did we
No,
leave
we
them to
left
die?
them. They're food. We left a goat. We left a goat. We left a pig. We left one more thing. What was the last one?
It was just a pig. No, we only did 2. It was a pig.
Yeah, but there was a
and-
goat there already.
Oh yeah,
that
there
was
was
not
a
our
boar.
responsibility.
It was a
a goat,
pig and
a
a
pig.
boar.
There was a
that
boar
is-
and something else.
We fed the dragon.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Whoops.
Is it really food though if they disappear?
I don't know.
I think they become animals. I don't think they go away when they die.
Ain't no one filling out a missing animal report, I suppose.
And my question is, like, if you conjure an animal, a cow, and then we all eat it, but then the spell timer goes off, do our stomachs empty? Do we feel full until the time runs out?
Yeah,
Unless it says it
nourishment does not
specifically,
follow.
I would say no, you don't. So like that diamond that you guys created in the simulacrum area,
Mm-hmm.
like that specifically says like after a
It's a
certain
diarrhea.
time it turns into a magical pile of sludge.
Mm.
And like familiars specifically say they go away if they're hit, but I think you're actually bringing the creature into existence here, which would mean it still exists when it dies.
And then
We
at
conjured a-
dawn it goes away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well. Yeah. We
I can
conjured a
digest a
dire wolf
pig in
and
8
a boar.
hours.
Yeah. There's a boar and a dire wolf. And those are not food.
I can digest a pig in 8 hours. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I can make poop in that much time.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite food descriptions is if someone asks you how the food was, you respond with "It'll make a shit."
It's so
gra- my gra-
disrespectful.
My grandfather used to say that. Makes a tea.
Yeah.
That's what he used to say.
It makes what?
Makes a tea. Makes a turd.
Makes it too. All right.
God.
22 minutes has passed. We've figured out what the items are.
As right around like the 15-20 minute mark, Alice, Taran, and Eno, from the base of the pier, back in the cave, you hear what sounds like what you saw as when you came out to the pier, you saw like a slight line of water kind of trickling out from the cave, kind of dripping down, forming a little bit of icicles as it like freezes down. But like there was definitely water kind of flowing out from the cave, albeit a small amount. After about 15 minutes after ringing the bell, you start to notice that stream of water that was coming out is no longer seemingly streaming out of the cave. And in its place, you hear what sounds like the sound of... You hear odd noises kind of coming from the cave. It's hard to pinpoint exactly what they might be.
Oh, we should probably check that out, shouldn't we?
Yeah, let's investigate.
We go inside.
Okay. Alright, so as you
Fuck, this
guys...
is big. Wait, this is that tiny thing? Is this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, all right then.
I thought we were gonna go into like a circular room or something. I didn't know
That's
it'd
what
be
I
like
thought
this.
too. Okay.
Where did you find this?
This is the inside of the pillar?
Oh, you're
This is like
shitting
the
me.
inside of this island pillar area that you were kind of the pier is jutting off of.
Whoops. Good luck.
Well, noticing it being much bigger than we expected, should we grab everybody or are we okay?
We should grab everybody.
Let's grab everybody.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Throw some logs on the fire, guys. We found a cave.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait for me. Who's
What?
I was just thinking who's gonna hang on to the bag of tricks, but I'll hold on to it for now.
Sounds like a thing that you would like.
Use
don't-
those distractions.
I don't hate it. Yeah.
Unless you want a bag of tricks.
No.
Pocket
who's got
sand.
who's got the scroll to remove the curse?
Oh, we used that on Quicks already, right?
Oh, we did.
Wait, what? Did you?
I don't think
I don't
we
know.
did. I
That's
think we
my
talked
fault.
about it.
I would disagree if you attempted to use it on me.
I imagine you would, cursed person.
Like you really don't need to.
Consensus. Do we use this on him?
Use it.
Use it.
Use it.
All right, hang on. Let's see what remove curse does.
I don't know. Removes curse, perhaps?
Are you cursed?
I
Or condition?
magic touch. All curses affecting one creature or object end. DM.
I'm looking.
I don't think it would work, right?
Give me a second.
I'm
I
not
think it's
missing.
specific-
I'm working my way back to Sunblade.
Yeah.
I'm not concerned about losing a remove curse scroll. It's like
No.
all of like 2 spell levels.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't work, actually. Let me see if I can find where the. Oh, here we go.
Oh, it's third level.
If the character has blah.
No, you get the sense. Quixotic, as they push this figurine into your hand, and Monty says the magic words inscribed upon it. You feel this release come over you as the madness that has been infecting you, that everything is just about the funniest thing you've ever heard of, and nothing is serious. You find the situation that you're in much more dire than what you have been experiencing for the past couple of days.
Okay.
You are no longer considered. You are no longer. You are now taking things seriously.
Okay. I sent you something in Slack.
Okay.
The last line of that DM section.
Yeah. So as we'll speak about it openly. I guess I'm looking at the in the book or in the thing, curing madness, a calling motion spell. Depending on the source of the madness, remove curse or dispel evil and good might also prove effective. A greater restoration spell or powerful magic is always required to
remove indefinite madness, which is what I have.
Yeah. No. Yeah, no. Sorry. I take back. Take back. Go back in time. You push the figurine, turning it into dust in Sonic's hand, and all you do is just sit there and laugh at the trials and tribulations of your cohorts.
Well, worth a shot.
Ah,
Enjoy being weird.
it's been the best time I've had.
No, sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. So we find ourselves at the edge of this cave. Having tried to press into the palm of Quixotic. What are you guys doing now?
I would finish chuckling and then turn around and be like, "There's work to do."
We're spelunking.
And get myself a perception check and wander into the place with the thing.
Okay.
I will roll with advantage for visual, for perception, and take the first roll if it's audio or smell or something to that effect.
Okay. As you look about, you see a cave extending into the side of this pillar here. With those rolls, you hear an odd, distinct sound of moaning coming from inside the cave. As you approach it, crossing the frozen ocean previously. Yeah, that's about what you hear or see at this point. You just hear like an odd moaning and like splashing of water.
Okay. I
Alright.
turn around and whisper quietly to the group, I think someone's fucking in there. And then we'll start wandering in.
Okay.
I'll make a stealth check to try and be a little sneaky.
Okay.
Do, 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 do. Wow. 13.
Okay.
The ground's slippery. It's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
Off we go, I guess. I'm following behind Quicks.
Okay. Going in a little bit further, you see that the cave splits into two, continuing straight in another kind of area, kind of heading off to the left.
You see what I said? There's forking in here. Shall we go left or to the right?
You decide.
Alright. Then we go to the right first. Do, 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 do.
I follow Quicks. Speak in my life.
Yeah, I'm going with.
Okay.
Explore.
It's a dry cough. Does anything happen?
As you guys continue on, the moaning and the splashing continue to get a little louder. And as you kind of get to this, as you continue through this tunnel, you see that it looks like it opens up a little bit up ahead. And what looks to be ahead of you, you see a natural stone bridge. What looks to be spanning a frozen river 20 feet below. As you glance about the bridge, it appears to be slippery with what looks to be an icy glaze about it. You think that you definitely have to take a little bit of caution as you if you want to try and cross this bridge.
And this is all in the bigger section of the arch? Is that kind of the impression here?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, wow.
completionist video game Colin wants to go back because this feels like the way I'm supposed to go, so I need to go check off the other path.
Yeah,
I'm going to do that.
I'm not going to disagree with you because I assume the other section will get pinched off by the river as well. So we may as well check it.
You wanna? Yeah, let's go back before we get too deep here.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Nah.
But then we go over there and we realize that's the actual path. We have to come back this way.
Wow, whatever. All right. I'm ineffectually sneaking this way now.
Okay.
All right, and then this is the end of this room, it looks like?
Yeah, so as you enter into this room here, this cave here part looks to be empty, except for you see 3 ice-covered pillars. What looks to be composed of natural mineral deposits. having
Gold is a mineral.
coming down from the ceiling.
Any recognizable mineral? Is it like salt or something weird?
It looks to be. Go ahead and roll me a survival check.
Oh, I don't fuck all about what this is gonna be. I was just curious if it was like, oh.
It looks like to be similar to some of the other things you've seen in caves before. So
Okay. It's cave stuff. Cool.
cave stuff.
Caves being caves.
Do you want a re-roll of perception to see if there's anything weird about the room?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
All right, same as last time. Roll with advantage if it's vision based. Take both if it's sound or something else. Take the first one.
Okay.
18.
Looking about this section of the cave, you don't see anything that looks to be
Nowhere.
like anything of importance.
Okay. Do you want to keep that to carry on down the hallway as I look for stuff before I step on
Sure.
it so I don't fall in?
We can use that. Continue on down the hallway, you see it continues on straight, but then also you see another offshoot going towards the right up ahead.
Okay. So there's a path this way and a path that way. All right, I'm gonna go the left path first because it can't be that long.
Okay.
I assume.
I concur.
They'll checking out with me.
All right, this looks like this comes back out. I assume, does that come straight to a cliffside? Is that what that
Yeah,
is?
so as you get to the edge of it here, you're raised up probably 15, 20 feet or so. It wasn't super noticeable as you're going through the tunnels, but you're definitely raised up higher than from when you were at the dock level before.
Okay.
It's like an overlook. Okay.
All right.
All right. Let's check out that. Like, you feel good about that room with the pillars? We don't need to look through there.
Yeah, I don't feel like there's anything of value. And then, do you want to re-roll going down the other fork or no?
No, but we can use the one that you're using before.
All right.
As you enter into this room here,
Let's follow him.
you see a cave. It kind of dead ends here, but the walls here are much more decorated than in any of the other rooms so far. You see that this cave seemingly has ancient looking stick figure cave drawings carved into its northern wall here.
What are they doing?
Are they walking?
Well, go ahead and make me a history check for anyone who's looking at it.
Yeah. I'll take a peek. Already staring at it. I can't unuse my eyes.
Oh, all right.
Fuck yeah.
They're
Okay.
fucking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Baby fucking.
Okay.
Fucking maybe.
So Tyrannic Quixotic, as you guys look at this, these cave drawings here, you get the sense, as you try and make out these drawings here, that these carvings seem to be depicting frost giants wading up the river into a cavern that looks to be containing a hot spring in which they seemingly drowned themselves.
Okay.
We go there
Um,
to die?
Or maybe if you go under, you can get somewhere else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but a frost giant going into hot springs feels like not good.
Oh. All right, so it's frost giants going to hot spring. By a
It's
river.
like- you're saying it's like depicting a ritual suicide?
Elephant burial ground.
It's hard to tell. I mean, like, these drawings are pretty rudimentary. But Quixotic, with your 20,
Yep.
it looks as if the frost giants that are depicted further up the river look to be older in age.
Oh. Further
And
to
standing towards the base of the river, you see what looks to be, and it's hard. I mean, these are stick figures, right?
Yeah.
But like these stick figures look to be younger in age.
Oh, okay.
Is this spring the birthplace of Crossdrains, maybe?
I don't know. Is there indication? Is it like a top-down thing? Like, is this potentially like a map kind of, or?
Not really a map in the sense of a map that you're used to, but like it seems to be depicting a story of sorts.
Okay. All right. And then I guess just one last dumb question because I wanna. There's no what's the word I'm looking for? There's no like landmarks in the drawing, like a place that would be identifiable, other than the river itself. It's just a story of like birth and death kind of thing.
Yeah, and like from what you can tell, 20. It's hard to. There's nothing that you come across so far in this cavern that looks recognizable.
Okay.
So.
And nothing like that we've come across in general, where it's like even if it wasn't in this cavern, it's like, oh yeah, there's a place that matches this description kind of. Where at the end of a river, there's a hot spring.
Yeah, nothing else other than and like the location that you're likely in right now.
He knows a descendant of giants. Maybe he knows something about this legend.
Maybe.
I am there. Sorry, I'm in a conference call. Sorry.
Does this story make sense to you? Or is it something you've heard before?
I can take a look.
Giants traveling down a river to a hot spring.
I mean, I'm not good at remembering things, though.
With a 13, you feel like you've heard stories similar to what Quixotic has relayed to you from his depiction of the picture, but nothing's quite ringing a bell from the stories that your dad had told you as a kid.
So, scratching my head. I've heard something about it.
Not ringing
I
a
don't
bell
remember
right
any
now.
details, unfortunately.
Okay.
Have Nicola take a mental picture of it, and we'll
Yeah, he goes.
let's put a pin in this.
Was it
Off the
Encyclopedia Brown, where he used to wink at things and pretend he was taking a camera picture?
Teak.
I just moved myself because for some reason I've been having problems picking up my tokens lately. Does it look like the ground on both sides of this ice bridge is like soft enough to get traction on?
Tell me, is where are you going with that? What are you thinking?
Like, I'm going with, I have boots of stringing and spreading, and this looks like a 30-foot gap, so technically I could jump it. And I just want to make sure I wouldn't slip to my death if I land on the other side, instead of having to deal with the bridge at all.
Your feet to jump. You slip. Go ass first into the ground.
So that's what I'm asking, is if there's enough, if I believe I could get enough traction for a running jump.
Yeah, you get the sense that you think that you could probably, and you get, if you wanted to chip away some of the ice kind of right at the edge or whatnot, rough it up a little bit. Yeah, you think you could probably get a good running leap over the gap.
Okay.
Is the river underneath frozen?
As you look down, you see what appears to be a relatively frozen river with a small channel seemingly cut through it. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Now that's interesting.
Yeah, that there's the channel there.
That there's any flowing water here at all.
As if
Man.
maybe there was a hot spring.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wonder if there's a hot spring here.
It looks like a pretty frozen river down below. Yeah.
All right. I'm super good at stuff. You guys want me to kill something?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, you're more than that.
Is it made of wood?
This
You know it.
is not made of wood.
Oh,
It's water, not made of wood.
water, no wood.
Well, quick, so you jump in?
I am looking up the rules on how to freaking do that because I have to do it every time I jump. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I just the bridge looks to be made of ice, does it not?
I think you said it was a natural stone bridge covered in
It looks to be a natural stone bridge covered in a icy glaze.
Got it.
You take a rope with you if you're gonna jump over that.
Oh yeah, that was the whole point. Is if I made it to the other side, then I can secure people walking across the bridge.
Yes. Very good.
Yeah. I think that would be. I have to look for this every freaking time.
Your long jump is I believe, your strength number
So my
plus some number.
boots of stringing and spriting and triple that number. And so whatever the number of the jump is. So that's why I'm
speed.
proficiency checks.
Long jump. If you click movement.
Oh, okay.
Explanation. Long jump. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. When you make a standing long jump, you can leap only half that distance.
All right.
Either way,
so
each foot you clear on a jump costs a foot of movement.
Okay, so then my strength is a 10.
30
But
feet.
I can jump 30 feet. If I take 10 feet of movement, I can double move to take 10 feet of movement and then not run out of movement. I should be able to clear the bridge.
Yeah.
Because I can do 10, 20, 30. So
Okay.
I'm gonna tie a rope to myself.
I'll
Back
hold the
up.
other end.
Okay. Take a running jump, and I'm going to leap the chasm to there.
He gives himself 25 feet of rope to jump with. You stop there.
Just swings into the chasm.
Yeah. You managed to make it to the other side. Landing. Go ahead and make me an acrobatics check as you land. Because while you may have cut out the ice on the side that you were on, you're still landing on a slick sheet of ice.
You know it. 11.
Yeah, you land, and you immediately, your feet are trying to keep underneath you, and you manage to keep from falling down off the bridge. But you do slip and fall on your ass.
Okay. I'm okay with that. I stand up and kind of get a little bit further in to, let's say, like there, and then kind of scuff up the ground and plant my feet, and then people, I guess, can use the rope as a guide across the bridge.
Okay.
I can hold this end while the rest of my compatriots cross.
The not sure-footed should go first.
Go first.
Okay. So anybody who's looking to cross this bridge, go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check at advantage, since you have a rope to hold on to.
We should just flip Kohi on his back and pull him across.
Yeah, just a big stone.
Turtle sled.
Can I cut in real quick?
Hmm.
Sure.
Rather than just, Kohi or myself falling down a gigantic pit.
You win.
Can I make a new bridge?
Oh. Are there plants here?
That's why I'm asking.
Choose a point within range. All normal plants. Maybe look for a plant first. I don't think we've seen any yet. Unless you have like
That's
a
why I'm
seed
asking.
in your
Can I
pocket.
do it? My riskiness.
The algae, the rock bridge.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check. And I will tell you what, if anything, you find.
Some good work here.
Oh yeah, no.
Looking about, you see some specs that might be plants, but
Is ice a
That's-
plant?
Ice is not.
Ice
Okay,
is
that
not
was-
wood.
Never mind. All right,
Not
continue.
hot dog.
I just wanted to see if that was something I could do.
I like that. That's a very creative use of that.
Oh, good.
You gotta carry a pocket full of seeds. Oh my man. You gotta carry a pocket full of seeds.
I'm not going first, at least. Like,
Oh shit.
I would go in the middle or second to last, before Alice. So maybe rock out what we do before that.
So it's acrobatics or athletics?
Nope, it is an athlete, and it is an acrobatics check.
It is an acrobatics check. Okay.
All right, you go first.
You were
Will.
dealing with the iciness at advantage, you know.
Do you have
Oh.
your? No, that's the other character. That was the spider walk character. Wasn't this one?
Whee!
All right, at least he fails before I fail.
This is why I did this, and it's still not helping.
I assume Monty and Nicola would have gone before me.
Yeah, sure.
Turtle be acrobat.
How did the turtle survive?
Good job, guys.
I guided myself.
There
We'll
you go.
say that
I believe in the heart
holds
of
on to
cards.
Monty holds onto the rope, allowing Alice to try and cross if she wants to.
Oh, there's your potted plant. You can't make him grow into a bridge?
I'm
That
not
would
that
be
type of magician. We need a
Absolute nightmare fuel.
Thank you, Monty.
All right, and so with that, Monty just decides to stay back, but watching as he does so. Both Tehran and Eno slip off the edge of the bridge, landing on the frozen river below.
We fall at the
Taking-
same time.
We didn't go at the same time, so.
We'll say that Eno going first is just about over as you start to cross Tehran as he slips, taking the rope and moving it with him, leaning over the edge. You try and compensate, lean to the other direction, and you guys both end up falling over the edge, taking 5 bludgeoning damage as you hit the ice below.
No,
crack.
my pride.
I guess, Alice, if you want to brace, I can
Where
give.
did I go?
They only fell like 10 feet or something, or
You have a 20?
Yeah, 15 feet or so. 15 to 20
Okay.
feet.
Alice, if you can brace yourself, I can just use Mage Hand to get the rope down to them, and we can try and kind of dig in and pull them up.
I
You
hear
don't
an
have to do
obey.
that.
Sounds useful.
You
Yeah.
don't have to do it.
Oh well, don't fly, don't blow all your shit. We don't know where we're gonna end up.
No,
We have
but
not rested.
I can get us out of here right now.
I know it's
Maybe
cool,
it's
but you already
okay.
used one.
Hey, Tehran, how sturdy does the ice seem? Do you want to go a bit and see what you see?
Well, some of the largest people in our group hit the ground here and they didn't go through, so I assume it's sturdy.
Yeah. Do we need
Sure,
to
I'll go
discuss
up.
that, by the way?
I'll go up to like the corner where I'm still within eye shot of people. What do I kind of see this way?
As you look down this icy tunnel here, you see the channel that was here and continues through here. It looks like you are walking on a frozen river right now.
We'll do there.
Oh, is the channel getting wider or smaller looking down this direction?
Looking in this direction, looks like it's probably a little wider. So, And still, I mean, like, it looks like it's a channel cut, like, it is essentially a divot in the solid ice here. So, looking at it, you get the sense that it was basically water running through this frozen river channel. So,
Yep, that's what I was asking. Is that
it looks to be wider at this point, so likely you're thinking that you're probably going this direction. You think you're getting closer to the source.
okay?
Right? Or am I thinking about it the wrong way?
That's what I understand.
I think so.
If it has to do with heat.
Yeah. If it has to do with heat, yeah. If it has to do with erosion, does it blow out the end of it? It doesn't matter. Keelan, this looks like it's upstream or downstream. That'd just be the easier answer.
Going north, you think that's going upstream.
Okay, cool. I'll come back and say the river upstream. Upstream is this way.
Do you see anything going the other way?
I'll walk a little bit and see, I guess. I'll go kind of like to here. Does it just look like it goes outside, or what am I looking at?
As you look to the south, you see looks to be a looks like there's a little bit of a tunnel heading to your left up ahead, and it kind of looks like there's almost like a little bit of like a waterfall at the edge of here.
Okay. I'll head back and kind of relay that information. Like, we could explore, but I'm not sure the two of us alone should.
Let's finish what's up here, and then we can maybe check at least upstream. Right?
Sure. Please help me out.
Yeah. All right. We can dig. Cody, can you just like sit down and anchor? Use yourself as an anchor.
I go in my shell and just lay
The
down.
claws come out and like anchor. All right.
See if we can pull them up then.
Let's explore then.
All right, so you're pulling Tehran and Eno back up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Separately, I assume.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah. Together, the rest of you are all able to pull the two of them back up safely into the edge of the cavern where you guys are.
Right.
Let's keep exploring. Perception check. Boop, boop. Yeah.
With 14, as you enter into this room here, it appears to be this cave contains an old abandoned campsite. As you begin to search the remains of the campfire, you find what looks to be 3 torn out pages, partially burned, from a journal. What looks to be like journal pages written in Dwarvish.
Anyone know Mend?
I don't think that refers to writing it, does it?
Yeah.
It repairs the page though, right? To its previous state. So even if it doesn't repair the ink, it would repair the indentation, right?
But you need both pieces of it.
No, not with mending.
I thought you did.
I think you need all the parts, maybe. Right?
Mending is the spell. I'll just put it in the chat.
Yeah.
I can read it. I don't need to read shit.
Physically repair a magic item and construct. Spell can't restore magic.
Can physically repair a magic item or construct. Okay.
Leaving no trace of the former damage. So if it damaged the writing, would it return the writing?
Technically, the writing was on the page. I don't know. That'd be up to the DM's discretion. But
Is the writing damaged?
Okay, so you're mending the page. So as you mend the page kind of magically, you see pieces of paper kind of grow back from the edges of which had singed away, and the parts that have returned from this magical nature appear to be bright white, crisp, new, as if it was like freshly minted. it does not look as if there's any trace of what may have been on this page, on the edges of this page,
Got it.
from when it was burned.
Worth a try.
Is it in Dwarvish?
And to that, as you look at one of the pages that you mend, it begins to, the dwarves words that were on here begin to kind of fade away and disappear, mending this page back to its original state.
Oh, good. Let's not do that to the other ones.
Fuck. Hey, Nicola, had you perchance looked at it at any point?
Yes.
Roll me a perception check.
There you go.
12 or higher, you looked at it and you got a glimpse of it, and you could probably relay. All right, there we go.
I looked at it.
You looked at it. Do you read Dwarvish?
No.
All
You
right.
can rewrite it though, right?
You want to rewrite it?
Yeah.
Make me a sleight of hand check. To how legible your Dwarvish is, as you rewrite what you saw.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. You think it's a pretty good rendition as to what you saw on this paper before it was magically returned to its initial state. So I guess with that, who here reads Dwarvish?
I do.
Okay. So Tehran, as you look at these 3 pages, you read kind of 3 noteworthy passages on these pages. And the first one reads, "These caves are sacred to the frost giants. The carvings in the wall suggest that the giants came here to drown themselves. Did they use the hot springs as a sacrificial pool?" The second one reads, "The wind truly sounds like a wailing woman. One could easily go mad in this place."
Oh shit. Okay.
And the third reads, "I think there's someone living in these caves. Shortly after discovering the hot spring, I heard what sounded like a granny singing. When the song ended with a shrill laugh, dread sunk its teeth into me. Ye gods, that horrible crackle. I shall leave these caves in the morning and never return."
Okay. Sacrificial hot spring. Wind sounds like a howling woman.
Granny cackle.
So, if I were a betting man, I would say that where the sacrifices was, there'd be a shitload of treasure. Also, it's probably cursed.
That's fine though, right? Curses are fine.
I mean, I have no problem with it.
This is a succinct area, right? It does not open to anything else.
As far
As
as I
you look
can
around this room,
see.
it does not look to have any openings beyond this area.
How old does is this fairly modern equipment, or is it like frosted over from multiple winters type of thing?
Looking about this room, it's pretty well frosted over. It looks like it is probably, it's got to be at least a couple of years old at this point.
Okay. All right. Well,
Should we go up the river or down the river?
so based on the descriptions on the cave, the sacrifice part was where the river began,
Mm-hmm.
correct?
The spring is the sacrificial pit.
Okay, so then it would be north, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But the wind, the howling, where does that sound like that's coming from? North or south?
Yeah. Keelan?
Sorry, what was that?
Does the howling sound like it's coming from the north where the spring comes from, or from the south where the waterfall is?
Listening, you hear it coming from both directions.
Well, I saw an opening south. Maybe we just go that way.
Is there anywhere? Really, it should be on the other end, where we can. We'll just start here. Is there anywhere we could tie off and kind of climb down?
Pitons, do we not? Could we affix
do,
the rope
yes.
to a piton?
Oh, yeah, I suppose. As long as we can sink it into the rock, I don't see
Looking
why not.
about, yeah, you find a couple of good spots where you could anchor in your rope too.
Alice, you think you could pound this in?
There
Probably
you
better
go.
than I could.
Bing, bong, bing, bong.
Sings
Did I
a,
do it?
Unenthused.
Yeah, you get the sense that it is secured in there pretty well.
I'm very strong.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in you.
All right, let's descend to the river then, right?
Seems like it.
My inclination is to go to the path that I saw.
Let's
And
go.
you saw something to the south, you said?
Yes, there's an open
All
path
right.
to the south.
Off to that way. Perception
Off
check.
to here.
Same thing as last time. Vision first. Or, I mean, audio first.
I mean, as you get closer to the edge of the waterfall here, I mean, like towards the tunnel, you hear the sound, the moaning, the howling changes more into the what could be better described as the moaning, just written as Tehran had read it out to the group in the journal, not a few minutes previous.
Okay. I'm gonna
Wind,
draw my
so-
dagger just because, and as part of the visual perception check, I am looking at the ice to make sure that it's gonna be sturdy enough.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, you get the sense that like the ice you're standing on is pretty darn solid. Like you're feeling like it is. It's pretty solid here.
Everybody's
Sit-
following us? Okay. Let's head in.
This is like a lot of cavern for a very tiny dot of land.
It could go under the ice.
Perhaps.
It could be much larger than the map makes it look.
Okay, as you start to see a set of some stuff. You start to see a set of crudely carved stairs leading up to the area up above here. It looks to be higher in elevation from where you're at, based on the stairs. As you look about, you see fresh blood. That seems to kind of like dot the ice and the stairs that you're kind of heading up towards here.
Like wet blood or just not frosted over frozen blood? Like it's not part of the ice, it's on top of the ice frozen, or is it wet blood?
It is like as you continue on, it looks to be relatively recently butchered, or blood. That's something that was relatively recently butchered here.
Within the day, essentially.
Yeah.
A good, okay.
As you kind of get up to the top here, you see a number of a big pile of bones, kind of leading to a pile of what looks to be knucklehead trout spines, humanoid skeletons and pieces, bones of small animals and birds, scraps of clothing and armor, a couple of different rusty weapons. This seems to be some sort of scrap pile of sorts.
This can't be good.
Move a little bit more cautiously, I guess.
Do you want me to re-roll perception in this area, or do you want to use the last one?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay. I am continually digging around. That's gonna be a fuck yeah.
It's gonna be a yeah.
Okay. So it's a 20 to see something.
It's a 20 to hear or smell or something like that. It's a 28 to visual because I'm still wearing the goggles.
28 visual. Looking about this room here. What looks to be a frozen pile of bones than most other people.
Mm-hmm.
Something catches your eye.
Mm-hmm.
Something that looks to be encased in this pile of bones, kind of hidden amongst the other things. You start to see a skeleton sort of pick itself out of the rest of the bones. The giant bones are kind of a big clue to you. It looks to be in this pile of bones that there is a skeleton of a likely what is a frost giant here.
Okay. Okay, so it's not like moving, it's just a skeleton of a frost giant in with all the other bones.
Correct.
Okay. I will relay that. Hey, so there's a big corpse in there.
Okay.
Big creature. So
It's just a corpse.
As far as you relate it to me, it's not like moving or anything. That's the gem in there is that there's bones from Frost Giant, right?
Yeah, from the edge of where you were looking, yeah, that's what you see.
Okay. No, I guess move in. I don't feel as though it's going to be trapped or that there's anything hiding in here. So.
I mean, like as you move in, you start to hear rumblings from the pile of bones.
There it is.
You get the sense that like something is not happy that you're in here, and that something is probably this frost giant skeleton that you saw in there.
Well, if it's dead, I would like to kill it.
Again.
So, with that, I need everyone to go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah. Oh Jesus shit! That's a big
boy.
Big pile of bones.
That looks right.
This many.
That looks about it. Like makes
Hey,
sense.
rock on.
Well, at least you got that one out of the way out.
Yeah, right.
The two people who critically fail initiative.
Oh wow.
Wow. Wow.
I have no dex modifier. Yay, rollies!
I will. Can I? Wait, what's going on?
I'm rolling for initiative.
Is this for which one of us goes first?
Oh, for the natural ones. Yeah, I guess I'll go first.
Yeah. Alright. And then Alice and I are tied, right?
Oh, are you?
Yeah, she has 21 and I have a 21.
I'll roll for her as well.
Yeah, but then.
That's it.
I was gonna defer, but
Oh, I was just rolling for the fuck of it, for between me and
okay.
you know.
Actually, I think I will wait until I'm assuming I'm gonna go before the skeleton, but I guess I don't know that.
Okay. Oh, did I not click my character?
Did you not?
Motherfucker.
Wah, wah.
Okay. So with that, It's gonna be
We're gonna
Alice
die.
up first. With Exotic on deck.
Fuck yeah!
I'm gonna go pipe first. No, I'll wait.
I was intending to defer, so we'll wait.
Oh,
Like you're gonna hold your action or what?
No, I was gonna let her go first regardless, and so I was implying that rather than take my turn while we're waiting, because we have the same initiative, I would like to wait.
Okay. Does he like burst out of a pile of bones, or does it still kind of like?
it is slowly moving out of the pile of bones. It is not fully out yet. So you think that it's gonna take him a little bit of time to get moving.
1, 2, 3. I mean, I don't want to use Rhiannon's stuff, so
G bed or break?
I think bed.
Oh,
Honestly.
okay. Well, we can come back to this next week. This is there's gonna be a number of other there's other combats.
A bunch of small combats.
Possibly. Yeah.
This
Are
is
you
chapter
gonna beer club next week or no?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. So week after this, we'll come back and we'll do a bunch of combats potentially.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
Take a break.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Cool.
Good game, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Sorry, I've been
Yeah,
muted
thank
all
you.
night. Just I had a call with somebody in the West Coast.
Okay.
No worries.